and welcome to the Kitley residence. I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas, and I'm here to wish you a very happy new year. It's been an incredible year, 2020. Who would have thought January of 2020 that we'd have learnt the new terms like Zoom conference calls, WhatsApp, the World Handicap System, slope rating, support bubbles, and obviously the big one, COVID-19. What I'd like to do here is just give a quick run through of the year, just to remind you of a few things that have happened, and then I'm going to take you through to my drawing room to do the Christmas draw. So here we go. What's happened this year? Well, the year started in January with Matty Freeman making a hole-in-one in the RNLI 4-ball better ball on the 4th of January. On the 30th of January, the club informed everybody that they had plans now to refurbish the balcony and veranda, and club vice captain at the time, Mr. David Porter, would take control of that project, but we needed to raise £28,000, and it was all due to finish on April the 4th. On the 4th of March 2020, the first newsletter reference coronavirus came out, just reminding people that you needed to wash your hands regularly. Things moved quickly from here on in, and on the 18th of March, the decision was made to close the bar and restaurant upstairs. We also had restrictions in the shop, only 2 people at a time, and the preference of using contactless payments. However, just as soon as we'd organised that, on the 23rd of March, our Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson, announced that we were going into lockdown and Rookery Park closes. Our Greens team continued to maintain the course, with half the team still in action. In the middle of April, 4 weeks in, we started some Sunday night quizzes and draws, etc., which I did from here. And eventually, after nearly 2 months in lockdown, on the 15th of May, the course reopened. Under a slightly different system, you were only allowed at the time 2 balls, playing with one other person from one other household, and we started on the 10th tee. At this time, it was with great thanks to the various volunteers that we had, too numerous to mention, but great thanks to them for helping with signing people in, with starting on what was a very long day. We were open from 7 AM until 6 PM, people teeing off every 12 minutes, I think it was at the time, to keep everybody safe. And of course, you'll remember you were putting at the time to upturn cups, so no holes at that time. 1st of June, we had some fantastic weather, and 4 balls were allowed when the rules were changed slightly to allow 6 people to meet up outside. Also at this time, the veranda was improving at great speed with Dave Porter, Alan Holmes, and various members of his team, and the decision was made to also tidy up the inside of the clubhouse, just to modernise it a little bit for the future, and the obviously probably more for the range of functions that we were hoping to host upstairs in the clubhouse, and just giving it a fresh new look. On the 12th of June, the return of the hole. The club had purchased some hole lifters, and they'd been installed, ready for the competitions to start very shortly. On the 15th of June, the driving range reopened, and basically has been very, very busy all summer. The 1st of June, we started with a few 2-day optional competitions. The first event, 129 people took part, and the first winners of the COVID competitions were Connell Downing, Martin Peake, Sue Jackson, Barbara Higginson, and Jeddy Laddersons. As we moved into July, on Saturday the 4th of July, our bar reopened. The bar team, led by Kay, and members of staff returned, obviously under COVID secure conditions, with a queuing up system and various other measures taken into place, but at least we could get back to having a drink after our game of golf. On the 16th of July, having led the team through our comeback after COVID and been here for a number of years, more years than I actually can remember, our secretary, Robert, announced he's going to resign and he'll be leaving on August the 13th. On the 24th of July, the club held its club championship as we moved into a full swing of major competitions, which included Captain's Week, where both David and Julia held their own Captain's Day. In that same week, that's when Rob left us on the 13th of August, and David Porter took over as temporary cover in the office. The following day, we learnt that the caterers would be leaving us in 3 months. And then a month later, in the 21st of September, we're informed that the club had appointed a new secretary manager. Gareth Jones would be joining us in the start of January 2021, as he had to work out 3 months' notice at Southwell Golf Club, where he's currently employed. As we move into the autumn, the 2nd of November, the new World Handicap system comes into play. Obviously there was always going to be some glitches, but little did we know that some people would have no handicap, some people would have 2 different handicaps, and of course the handicaps were changing daily. This was all due to various data being input in the background by England Golf. And our first competition was held, I believe it was on the 3rd of November, a seniors competition, but we did manage to get through that. Then we found out on the 4th of November we were going into lockdown 2 the following day. This did actually give England Golf a little bit of time to sort the handicaps out, and by the time we came back on the 2nd of December, things have certainly been ironed out, and that World Handicap system now is well into play. So that basically is a summary of the year. We've had a number of major winners. Men's Club Championship, congratulations to Connell Downing, who won both the net and the gross. And in the Ladies Club Championship, Carol Bostock won the gross competition for the 2nd year running, and Jill Hallett won the net competition. Lady Captain's Day was won by Janet Hornsey. The Men's RV Fisher, which used to be, or originally is and will be hopefully in 2021, the first major of the year, was won by the original Simon West. The Seniors Club Championship was won by Kevin Snowling, and the Seniors Sword Medal, Philip Gobbold. Ted Swan 4-ball better ball, another one of our usual Easter competitions, was won by Paul Solomon and John Fisher. And that basically is a summary of the major competitions that were held this year. Congratulations to all our winners. Let's hope 2021 can be a little bit more as we're used to. I'm sure we're in for another couple of 3 months of hardships. However, at least there is some light at the end of the tunnel now. So what we're going to do now is move through into the drawing room, where we'll conduct our Christmas draw for this year. Thank you to all of those that took part. There's a table there of prizes, which I'll show you now. So here we see a table full of prizes, including the first prize of the Odyssey Triple Track 2-ball putter. We have additional prizes of Ping rucksack, Under Armour shirt, Under Armour holdall, Under Armour belt, and 2 dozen Strixon balls. There we see our magnificent up-to-date draw machine, which I'll be moving to shortly and carrying out the draw. Good luck, everybody. So here we go, everybody, with our 2020 Christmas draw. Good luck, everybody. The first prize is a dozen Strixon Softfields. Let's dip in. And the first name out of the bucket is Mr. Rob Dawson. Congratulations, Rob. Our second prize, another little spin, quite enjoy that. Second prize, which is an Under Armour belt. Delve in there. And the winner of that is Dave Waldron. Have a little spin. This time we're going to draw out the Under Armour shirt. winner of the Under Armour shirt is Sean Ward, wins the Under Armour shirt. Next up, we'll do the Under Armour holdall for your trips away next year, we hope. Delve in. And the winner of the holdall is Mr. Ray Tao, one of our Par 3 members. We're pleased with that. He joined this year, just straight after COVID, or straight after first lockdown. He joined on the Par 3. Next prize, a dozen Strixon Q-Star balls. We delve in for our penultimate, no, not our penultimate prize. The winners of the Q-Star balls, Anthony Smith. Well done to Anthony. So now we're into our penultimate prize, which is a ping rucksack. And the winner here is Mr. Tony Cater. Tony Cater wins the rucksack. Another gent who rejoined us this year, having left and then decided how good our golf course was. He came back from Calder Cop and has been enjoying his return to Recruit Park. Now for the biggie. The Odyssey triple track 2-ball putter. And as we delve in now to see who's going to be the lucky winner, as we go in, and the winner is Graham Brown. Graham Brown wins the triple track 2-ball Odyssey putter. Well done to Graham. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of him next year. Now his baby's a little bit more grown up, unless he plans to bring another Brown into the world. We look forward to seeing him winning major prizes again in 2021 with his 2-ball putter. So thank you very much everyone that entered. Look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Have a great night on New Year's Eve, however you choose to celebrate it. And we look forward to a very happy 2021. Thank you everybody.